Hi everyone, I've just received a box from Sizzix and I believe it's the new Stamp and Spin tool, which I'm really excited about. So come and unbox this with me and let's then try it out and see what we can do with it. Okay, I've zoomed right out so you can see exactly what I'm getting in this box. Obviously I've not opened this yet. It's a bubble wrap. Okay, there it is. Yes, it's the Stamp and Spin. Now this tool, when we were at Sizzix a few weeks ago, Pete Hughes actually said this won awards for something like new tool of the year, something like that, at a recent show. So I'm so excited to start playing with this. So that is the actual spinning element, I believe. And then we've got, so we've got another box here. This is a stamp platform. So the stamp platform has a removable lid, and I think that's where the spinning element then clips in. So we'll unbox all this in a moment and we'll take a look and have a play. What else have I got here? So I have also got, oh brilliant, funny, I've just bought some of these sticky grid sheets. So these, I'll show you how these work. I'll put them into my stamp platform anyway. And then what have we got? These are all stamps that I guess have been released, are being released soon or will be released very, very soon. And these are all going to work, I presume, with the rotating stamp platform. So let me open up the actual tool, take a look at those, and then we'll get some stamping done. So first, the actual stamp platform. Oh, it's all wrapped up, so I'll have to get some scissors, but oh, it has got one sticky mat with it anyway by the looks of it. Oh, I do love new tools. New craft products. Let's take this off. Okay, so now all unwrapped. So we've got the large stamp platform, which I love how big this is because if you know me, my textures brand, I have big stamps. This is going to be perfect. We also have the positioning tool. So this is for the stencils, like a stencil adapter. And I believe you pop it into there and then you can pop your stencils on here and such. So we'll play with that another time. That'll be another video. What I'm going to do though is I am going to put my sticky mat in because I think this is really important to have this in. I'm not sure whether there's a direction it should go, which way up it should go. I've just peeled the backing off. I'm just sort of going in like, what's the term? A bull in a china shop. So the grid is darker on the other side. So I'm going to press this kind of more matte side down onto my platform, smooth that all out, and then lift up. There we go. So now I've got a grid on there, which I didn't have before. And that's sticky for me to hold down my projects, but it's kind of like a removable tape, a low tack sticky. So anything I put on there is going to easily lift off again afterwards. So you've got instructions here as well. Don't usually worry too much about those, but they're there if you need them. Okay, now the great thing about this is that I know the lid lifts out, and I have been told by Sizzix that this tool is what then fits in its place. So let's just pop that aside and take a look at this next. So again, all packaged up. Okay, so my stamp and spin tool. So I can see that I've got the same sort of hinge on the lid. So let's remove the lid by lifting it up so that it's vertical and lifting it out of the stamp platform. I'm going to pop that to the side and then place this in here like so. So that will then, it's just like another lid, but this bit spins and you've got lots of markings on here. They're kind of, so you've got like your 180-degree line, your 90-degree lines, then you've got smaller segments inside as well. You've got all sorts in there, so you can do lots and lots of different size wreaths and such. I'm really looking forward to playing with it. Now this also came in the packet with the Stamp and Spin, and I'm going to assume that this kind of fits around the platform there. So I guess if you wanted to stamp off the edge but still create a circle, you could use this almost like a mask, but also that's going to keep your paper underneath really nice and clean where you're using your fingers to lift up and such. So that looks really handy. I love this. Okay, so now to delve into those stamps and start playing and seeing how easy this is to use. So I'm going to just place a piece of white cardstock into the platform. As you can see, that's held down, that's sticky. I don't need to use any magnets with it. I've got my spin platform on here now. I've set it so that the S is facing the hinge. I don't know if that makes a difference, but that way I know when I've started, when I've done the full circle and finished. I'm going to start with these beautiful floral stamps. These are designed by Lisa Jones. I'm just going to take just one of them. They're all kind of slightly curved, so you get that really nice wreath shape. I'm going to put this direction, and I'm just thinking about how I'm going to actually stamp these. So looking at the segments on here, I guess you've got different size segments. You have. So I've got, if I take one of these, which I think is, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, an 8th segment. It's just a little bit wider. Now I could do it so that it's like sort of on the diagonal, so it fits within that segment. And that would be a really nice fun shape. But I feel like I want it more like this. But saying that, actually, the top is in the top corner, the bottom's in the bottom corner of this section here. So when I stamp that, this is then next going to be here. So I think that will create a really nice flow. So I'm just going to open this up and I'm going to place it. Okay, I think that's going to work. So let's start stamping. I'm just going to open this right up. I can actually, what's really good is with this, I can remove it so I can apply my ink. And then I can place it back in. This is a really fine, delicate stamp, actually. It's beautiful. So I put it back in. Let's just stamp that first there. Lovely. And then I think what I'll do is I'll keep this in place. I'm just going to twist this so that we're in the next 8th. So I'm holding on to the little sort of handles here as such, making sure it's not on my paper, and it kind of clicks there. I think that will work. So again, I can lift this off, ink my stamp up, pop that hit back in. You don't of course have to unhinge it if you don't want to, but so you can see what I'm doing, it's certainly easier. So I've got these again that I can hold on to. I haven't actually put my mask here to protect my paper where my fingers are, but I don't feel like I really need it at the moment. I'm doing some very simple small stamping. That's missed a little bit. It might be my inking. Oh no, there we go. So I think what I'll do is I'll turn it each time before I take it off and ink it. And everything's just perfectly in place. It feels really solid. It feels like a really nice quality tool, which you'd expect from Sizzix. Just lay that down. Lovely. Yeah, it's working really, really well. I really like that you can remove it as well. I didn't actually turn this before I took it out, so let's just make sure we're going around the right way. There we go. Yeah, I think that's right. And as we get to the end, I'm actually on the last section now, and I can see that's going to fit absolutely perfectly in the space that's left. There we go. Look at that. How quick and easy was that? I can take this out, I can clean my stamp, I can now replace it with the stamping platform if I wanted to, for example, put one of these lovely sentiments in the middle. So I can replace it, like I say, with the flat plate for the top. Yeah, this is just brilliant. I love this. I think I'll be using it a lot. I'll definitely store the two together. And don't forget to check out our YouTube channel, because I'm going to be doing a project using this, creating a beautiful butterfly background. So make sure you check that out. Subscribe to the CraftStash YouTube channel if you haven't done already. So all the details about this stamp and spin from Sizzix can be found down below. We're definitely going to have some amazing bundles and offers on with this tool, so check those out at CraftStash, and hopefully I'll see you again very soon.